Die mensen hebben nog iets van het krijgen, godsnaam.
Nee, eten.
Eten, ja, eten precies. Hoppa!
It'll be all right on the night with Dennis Norton.
Hello. Well, some people now claim there are no mistakes, there are only learning experiences. In which case, welcome to 60 minutes of higher education. In other words, our 12th collection of floor sweepings from the world's edit suites. Upwards of 120 in all, and as the head eunuch of Harun al-Rashid's harem used to inform him, every one of them is brand new, hand-picked, and never before used for this purpose. So let's begin with a short peal of clangers from the realm of soap opera, starting with something we snaffled from Emmerdale's private scrapyard.
Action.
There you go. Thanks. You done?
Right. Well, hello, Sarah.
Oh, hi, Alan.
Are you on your own?
Yeah, it's murder. Got no time to cook. All I can do is tea and snacks.
Well, where's Kathy? Is she all right?
Oh. I think she must have... Excuse me a second. I think she...
Right, so that's the amount per fortnight until I have the baby. Okay, and then the oil study goes up how much? Cheers.
You're quite a little raver when it comes down to it, aren't you?
Yeah, I like having a bit of a dance, and it was a good club.
Oh, I'm really sorry. No. I was just aware that I was really enjoying touching her leg. I'm sorry.
No, I guess that's all right. I'll only be a minute or so, so why don't you go ahead and leave, and I'll lock her all up when I leave. Okay. But, just be sure and do one thing for me, and that is put the... Just clean all that up when you go. All right, this whole mess. Not just stand in the plate.
This is the break I've been waiting for, Mark. I can feel it.
Proud of yourself?
Yes, why not?
I got it loud and clear. You're prepared to cheat, right?
I haven't cheated anyone.
You took sole credit for that suit. You didn't even give Danny a passing mention.
Yeah, well, this is business, Mark. You've got to keep things simple, one-on-one. I didn't want to constipate things. I didn't want to what?
Can I get you something?
Water. Yeah,
Sure.
please.
I had better get back to work then.
Yes, you better.
Oh, get on, man. Get on.
I've been meaning to fix that for you, Paul. Look, I've got these new clothes. They're fantastic.
I visited him in prison yesterday afternoon. He's keeping up a brave front, but I can tell he's almost lost hope. Well, there has to be something I can do, Anne.
Well, what can you do? It's up to the solicitor now, isn't it?
And that was the last time they gave the extras real beer to drink. As regards the subject of our next compilation, memory lapses, well, I'm probably the last person who should be drawing attention to other people's moments of forgetfulness. I mean, how can a man leave his car keys in the fridge? Anyway, at least I know what it feels like when, as happens with this bunch, the windmills of your mind suddenly go motionless.
You're all I want for Christmas. What? I can't think of the damn mail. I can't think of it.
Isn't that easy?
You're all
For Christmas.
You're all I want for Christmas. Pitching that awful hard.
Why don't we do thanks for the memory?
It is make your mind up time. And who's it going to be? 1, 2, or 3. I know you're looking all confused. Let's go over to Uncle... Who is it? Graham, yeah.
Uncle Jack.
Oh, Stu, that's the first time in 15 years I felt sorry, Graham.
It's all right.
All right.
And so the Jordan's Village team have become test cricketers as sporting clubs up and down the country await today's judgment to see what precedent it sets. Alison Jack, Sky News, somewhere.
Well, let's have a look then. Let's have a look. You're on the
Hey,
way.
no, you do not, mister. Claire, what's your name again?
We're very honored to be back in San Francisco. We're here for a great convention. We had a great convention. Or San Diego, sure. Yeah.
The union argues that the extra work deserves extra compensation. And now they're saying that the workers also want to get off the incentive system and back onto an 8-hour day. And Free says that on this issue, the union will not be divided. I forgot my name.
That makes all the difference, doesn't it?
And here's how to forget your lines, but still manage a big finish.
You see, when I was taken in for questioning, I was given a gun residue test on my hands. The results will show that there was no evidence, no residue on my hands, and that the fingerprints on the gun!
Mr. Ron Raines, and one of those moments when your brain sort of jackknifes. Well, television now has so many programs featuring what they choose to call ordinary people. It's rumored that BAFTA is going to hand out an award for best performance by a member of the public. In fact, word is that during the last rail strike, one commuter appeared in such a variety of vox pops, he demanded an equity card. Mind you, as this compilation demonstrates, some of them deserve one.
Excuse me, can I stop you just for a second?
Yeah, surely.
Could you tell me, what do you think makes a good newsreader?
What makes a good newsreader? Boy, oh boy, someone who's, are you advertising for a newspaper?
No.
You're not? What makes a good newsreader? Someone who takes an interest in in different aspects of the paper, you know, whether it's sport or art or
Television
news.
newsreader.
A television? Well, what makes a good television newsreader?
Yes!
All right, what makes a good television newsreader?
What, for you, constitutes the perfect bottom? Your face. Now you've just got to decide who you're bringing with you.
Oh, that'll be my boyfriend. He's been working really hard recently, so it'd be a great break for him.
And what does he work at, Mary?
Sorry?
What does he work at?
He's actually doing a PhD at the moment, so he works with insects. But he's writing up, so he's working very, very hard, long hours.
He works in sex.
Sorry?
He works in sex.
No, insects.
Oh, insects.
Yeah, ladybirds.
You want to be an archaeologist? Yeah. When did you decide you wanted to be an archaeologist?
Last night.
This £50 million that the authorities want to bid for from central government to try and improve areas like Cruddas Park, like Elswick, like Arthur's Hill. I just wondered if you...
What a very nice-looking fellow you are. I've seen you before.
Hello. How are you? I'm all right. Do you wear socks in bed?
Condoms. Shut up.
But they've been all out of tech on this over the next few years. It seems that there is a slightly lower IQ in some of the schools. We're not prepared to allow that to occur to young people in New South Wales,
Meridian?
Yes.
Straight from Meridian? Well, we don't like their programmes on the television. We're absolutely disgusted.
This is the exact spot where baby Tom made his entrance into the world, just off the eastbound carriageway of the A14.
Well, I'm all dressed up, and for once I've got somewhere to go. I'm off to meet London It girl Tara Palmer-Tomkinson at Cardiff's most exciting... Sorry!
What sort of books does your mummy read?
Romance books.
And can you think of any of the titles that she would have? Do they sit by her bed?
No, I saw one, and it was like... Well, I don't know the title, but I do know what the picture was.
Describe the picture to me.
Men having their shirts and their ties open, and then there's these women having sex with them.
As an uncle of mine used to say, you never know how deep a puddle is till you step in it. Anyway, we're now due to move out the way of an incoming commercial break. So, with a reminder that pointless clicking of the remote control can be hazardous to the forefinger, we'll exit part one with this clump of clips, all of them illustrating that strange phenomenon by which just one ordinary, everyday little word can totally destroy the usual teamwork between brain and mouth. Or sometimes, as in the case of these two cops from The Vice, it can just be a simple number.
Joe, look at this.
Yeah.
I've got to get to the bottom of this. Susie sucks Sweden 4.
Susie Sucks Sweden's a very popular series, Dougie.
Right, OK. But where's Susie sucks Sweden 3?
I've no idea.
Right, this is the 5th shot we've been in, right?
Yeah.
OK, now so far we've got 4 copies of Susie Sucks. Joe, look at this. I've got to get to the bottom of this, mate. Susie sucks Sweden 4.
Dougie, Susie Sucks Sweden's a very popular series.
Fair play, all right. But where's Susie sucks Sweden 3?
I've no idea.
Right, this is the 5th shot we've raided, yeah?
Yeah?
OK, now so far we've got 4 copies of Susie sucks Sweden 1. Yeah, we've got 7 copies of Susie sucks Sweden 2.
6.
We've got 5 copies of Susie sucks Sweden. I've got to get to the bottom of this. Susie sucks Sweden 4.
Dougie, Susie Sucks Sweden's a very popular series.
All right, fair play, but where's Susie sucks Sweden 3?
I've no idea.
This is the 5th shot we've raided.
Yeah?
All right, now so far we've got 4 copies of Susie sucks Sweden 1. We've got 7 copies of Susie sucks Sweden.
Ice is melting and thinning on rivers and lakes. So Coast Guard officials urge all of us to use extreme caution if we have to walk on frozen rivers and lakes. With the warmer temperatures we've been experiencing so far this week, ice and livers... With the warmer temperatures we've been experiencing so far this week, the ice is thinning and melting. So Coast Guard officials urge all of us to use extreme caution when walking on ice-covered rivers. I don't know. I'm a volunteer liver. Okay, I'm sorry.
And here's Whoopi Goldberg with game show host Tom Bergeron promoting some programs that included a trio of local newscasters headed by someone named Ricky Cheese.
Hollywood Squares has taken Southern Nevada by storm. Hi, Tom Bergeron. Join Whoopi and me and all your favorite stars every weekday afternoon at 4:30, only on Channel 3.
Then watch News 3 at 5 with Ricky Cheese, Jim Slaughter and Nathan Tannenbaum. Y'all hide them.
Hollywood Squares has taken Southern Nevada by storm. Join Whoopi and me and all your favorite stars every weekday afternoon at 4:30 for the Giggle Fest, only on Channel 3.
And then News 3 at 5 with Ricky Cheese, Jim Slaughter and Nathan Tannenbaum.
That's all right. Hollywood Squares has taken Southern Nevada by storm. Hi, Tom Bergeron. Join me and Whoopi and all your favorite stars every weekday afternoon at 4:30, only on Channel 3. Dan, if you think that's not enough, guess who they hired? you got your Ricky T. Then you got your Jim Snyder.
And Nathan Tannenbaum! You gotta watch the snooze!
But not if you're like
Okay, wait.
Well, it's good old reliable Nathan, Detroit. One more time.
Bill? Yes, sir. If you're going one more time, would you like to have someone hold a flashlight over here? Because unless I smile, they ain't never gonna see me. They're gonna see a tide coming out.
On the way they were, Coronation Street with Steve Pink, you'll see all your lovable, cuddly favourites, including me. I can't be fairer than that, can I?
Now, if you ever wondered what sort of acting jobs the cast had of Corrie before they joined the street, then don't miss the way they were, Coronation Street with Peeves Sting.
Which makes some of us wonder how so many of these acts can go unnoticed in broad daylight. Oh, I didn't break it! Which makes some of us wonder how so many of these acts go unnoticed in broad daylight. Damn it! Which makes some of us wonder how so many of these acts can be committed in broad daylight.
And of course, the constant thought running through her head was, this would be really funny if it wasn't happening to me. But take heart, she did it. There you go. And with that joyous crash of breaking glass welcoming you back, I have to warn you that our next package may be unsuitable for persons of a caring or kindly nature. Because if the secret of successful television reporting consists of being in the right place at the right time, these reporters found themselves in the right place at the wrong time.
Are you prepared? This is something law enforcement agencies in Region 10 have asked themselves. If a disaster was to happen, how would they react? Could they all come together and solve the problem? The answer, an overwhelming yes. Law enforcement officials say they have an excellent rapport with one another if an emergency happened.
Wer alles übers Wasser gehen konnte, wissen wir schon. Bislang ja eigentlich offiziell nur einer. Jetzt will ich es auch mal probieren. Man hat gesagt, ich werde nicht nass dabei. Guckt euch das an. Ich kann übers Wasser laufen. Und jetzt muss ich lostreten.
So pick up toys like these to give to the needy children.
Sounds great. Do it again.
3, 2. So they're hoping it's...
Well, Mike, are you glad to be back in Northern Ireland?
I've never left, John.
Right. Well, I think that went quite well, don't you, Oscar? Yeah. Do you feel grounded? I certainly do. Much better. Although we haven't finished with you yet. No, we haven't. We haven't finished with you yet because we've got to come to you a bit later on. Now, do you know your star sign? Oh, it's all going very well, isn't it? Just doing a little bit of exercise. Now, Oscar, calm down. We're supposed to be de-stressing. Don't do that. Don't. I'm not your type. I'm really not your type. Oh, God, I've had worse.
Well, I'm just filling out my numbers here because I'm just hoping that some of that winning lottery luck will come my way when I come to take part and do my draw on Saturday. Oh, I'm trying to think, though, what might be the best numbers 4. There's a 4 because they won 4 million. Oh.
Blimey.
I've swallowed. Some at the steamer.
Well, can you find the soap somewhere? It's down there somewhere. Yeah. I think it's, yeah.
I've got it.
You got it? That's not the soap.
Around 1,000 species of bats exist worldwide, but don't worry. Oh, sorry, I've got cramp. Sorry, no, it's this weekend football games that are doing it.
On Monday, we were so lucky to have father and son decorators, Peter and Phil.
It's become something of a cliche to say that this ship is like a small town. It's true, they do bake hundreds of loaves of bread every day. It does have its own shops and its own bars. But what you're constantly reminded of is that this is a fighting ship. Ahead of us is Bosnia, and this is the Ark Royal, the vessel that's leading the UK task force into the Adriatic.
That was the day his horoscope read, "Don't ask." And if any of you media studies people were making notes on that lot, keep the pencil handy, because here's a scientific oddity peculiar to television. Now, we've all seen how objects in space are subject to something called negative gravity. You know, if you let go of them, they don't fall. Well, objects on TV are subject to something called hypergravity. Even if you don't let go of them, they fall. Observe.
I want you to go out there and read that speech as if you had written it yourself. Make me and your father very proud. I want you to go up there and read this speech as if you had written it yourself, okay? Make me and your dad proud, okay? Let's go.
Mom.
Let's go. I tried, Jay. As if you had written it yourself, okay? Make me and your father very proud. All right?
So sit back, relax. You might see yourself.
Joe, I hate movies where men wear shorter skirts than the women.
Why, don't you know it? I can just imagine a common scene from the days of ancient Greece. Oh, hi. Oh. This is a bugaboo, this one. Sorry, he's okay. He's all right.
Greg, which guy do you reckon's the best?
Oh, darling, you know I don't judge people by their looks.
Yeah, I know. But just tell me, which guy do you reckon's the hottest?
The hottest? Oh, he looks a nice boy.
Ah, see? Told you I was right.
I don't care anyway. They're both rich.
Shall I throw it?
Jump, Andy.
Jackie Mason, whose LP got over here at least 10 years before he did. Well, although we have another commercial... All right, everybody. All right, I quit. I still think mysterious forces were at work there. Well, another commercial break coming at you soon, but it'd be nice if you could make your way back here afterwards, because, as regular customers will know, part 3 is where we take down some of the items on the top shelf. But, as they say in Greenwich, meantime, Let's depart this part with a few examples of the state-of-the-art technology supporting TV news readers.
From Canberra, the ABC's political correspondent Ken Begg reports.
Today's count puts the likely state of the parties in the House of Representatives at Liberal National Country Parties 90, Labor 37. Now included in Labor's 37 seats appear likely to stay with the ALP. The doubtful seats are Victoria and Grey in South Australia.
Well, poor old Ken's having a bit of competition there with his report from Canberra.
You would not believe the noise here. I'm sure you can hear it over your televisions. Leslie and George in the studio. It is a wonderfully exciting evening, plus a lot of firecrackers going off along the side streets as well.
Well, believe it or not, Barbara, these firecrackers are supposed to frighten away
only for the Treasury, but for the quality of economic advice that comes to the government from the Treasury, from my own department, from the business departments, and you know, I find it hard that somebody would write down even his own department in that way. So you would dispute. You would dispute. The cameras collapsed.
News Center 8's Dan Coughlin is live in Sacramento now with a report on today's developments. Danny?
I can't hear our station.
Danny, get your finger out of your ass and start talking.
Okay, you're right, Vince. The speculation is rampant here in Sacramento.
People of Gott have flooded the SSPCA Centre with freshly caught trout for the bird after she flatly refused to eat the fish on offer at the unit. The young osprey is getting better every day and should soon be released. She'll then complete her migratory flight to Scandinavia. I'm not sure what we're doing now. I think that's it from us for tonight.
As we say goodnight, I'm over here.
No. It is. That is us for this evening. I'm sure. Sorry we couldn't show you the osprey.
Or me.
But,
I'm over here. There we are.
There we are.
Good night.
Message. You never guess what I've just seen out there, all locked in a bloody shed. It's inhuman, I tell you. There's dead animals. What? Oh, f***ing do we? How dare you? I'm an actress. I can't f***ing waking up there and there, get myself going, and you sweep on and say we're not effing well ready. Well, I'm sorry. Elaine Page wouldn't f***ing tolerate it.
Fitzroy. This is Detective Sergeant Troy.
Hello, Sergeant, yeah.
Hello, sir. As you might have guessed, Mr. Fitzroy, we're here about the death of Ben Gertie. I'm here to see Mrs. Gertie.
Yes, she lives in a cottage through there. Dreadful business. Oh, this is Marcia Tranter. She and I are joint MFH. Oh, Master's a fucker.
Got a boyfriend?
I'm sorry.
I was just trying to get off the subject of schools.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Michael. Forgive me. A girlfriend? Have you got a girlfriend?
No, I'm gay.
You do that 20 times, and pretty soon you realize you're getting yourself a little bit of a workout. But if you think young and enjoy yourself, I think you can have a good time most of your life. What do you got going? Marco?
Yeah.
Would you get people out of the way here? Just everybody's walking back and forth. It's like a zoo.
It's a heavy snake. What does it weigh, about 50, 60 pounds?
She weighs about, yeah, she weighs
That's great.
That's a whole
That's
other
it.
conversation.
This is wonderful.
Get rid of the
Shall I
balloon
blow
the
them
same
out?
case it explodes with the
Blow them
candles.
all
There
out.
we are.
I didn't get it. There's my friend Mitch over
Go on,
there.
in one, in one. You. Happy birthday.
We put you out in time.
Am I out?
It is very possible that one of the biggest movies of this summer will be one that was shot right here in North Carolina, in Wilmington to be exact. The name of the film is Firefighter.
And to you, please, Terry.
Consonant, please, Carl.
P.
Vowel.
O.
Vowel.
O.
Consonant, please.
What have you done?
Why?
What have you done?
I'm still not certain why that word made her think of me. Now, although ITV's sports department denies they've ever even seen that fabled Olympics outtake, you know, the one from a relay race where just as they were passing the baton, a streaker ran on the track, and due to a slight misunderstanding, he got dragged for nearly 30 meters. Just the same, they promised they're going to keep searching for it, and in the interim, they came up with a few folderols from some lesser sporting activities.
Karate is a sport that requires a great deal of strength, concentration, and extreme precision. And if you have any doubts about that, let me introduce you to International Women's Karate Champion.
Having only one arm doesn't stop Dan enjoying his favourite sport.
What is what you call a jock strap? No. A sports jock.
Sports jock.
Yeah.
She's one of the most experienced international athletes, and I'm so happy she's proven to the selectors that she can do it, and now she's on her way. She can prepare properly now, Tony.
Eat your hot dog,
Well, that was a mess. What a shambles. Diabolical. 45 minutes of unadulterated rubbish. Now, that's not true. Excuses. Now, what did I say? They play 4-2-4. What did I say? Goat 1-2. And what do I get? 1-1-1 goat. You keep out of this. And as for you, Sybil, I thought you'd pile up on there.
And that's why back there in 1974, any TV show featuring an animal always employed a technician known as Basil the Brush. But let's leave the football field for somewhere else where viewers can witness torrid embraces. TV love scenes. So here's a few of their rejects, all of them proving that not only does the course of true love never run smooth, in television studios it can run really rough.
Nope. Let's make it happen.
All right! Hey! Woo-hoo! Hey, here.
I done got my lines now. I know. Look at the fish stop swimming. Look.
Is this going to be a regular menu item?
I hope so.
Well, great. Then I better up the insurance just in case you burn the place down.
Let me remind you, I am a professional. Now, go ahead. Give it a try. But first, you might want to blow it out.
Are you saying I'm already too hot?
Wouldn't need you to singe your eyebrows.
Bijzondere avond gemaakt.
Alweer?
Sinds wanneer heb jij daar bezwaar tegen? Of heb jij misschien al te veel gegeten?
Tot een uitdaging.
These are my friends. They're crazy about my Pure Air 99 from Pollenex. Right, girls?
One more. Very nice, very nice. Okay, a little more suggestive.
Okay. You want me to open my fly?
Friday is the day that you wear your noses. This week, when you see one, please buy it. So you've got yours, red nose for Friday. In the meantime, nobody knows who's coming out at the moment. Oh, sorry.
Frank Sinkowitz, the 1942 Heisman Trophy winner from Georgia, died early today at his Athens home. He was 70 degrees. Sinkowitz was the first Georgia Bulldog. And a correction, Frank Sinkowitz, who died early today at his home in Athens, was 70 degrees.
There was an explosion in a chip shop, a gas explosion.
Any idea what caused it?
It was gas.
Although TV schedules are now clogged with programs where resident know-alls tell you how to cook, decorate, dress, drive, or grow things, viewers are still denied one of life's most agreeable activities, watching an expert on some subject getting it wrong. And that, of course, gives us the opportunity to perform a public service. Your chance to watch expertise turning to expert unease.
The most permanent way, of course, of developing a garden or a rock pool in your garden is to have it well constructed in concrete. It doesn't crack, won't move, and it's there forever and a...
This car is capable of almost 200 miles per hour. If you break the bank at about 60,000 pounds, chances are you won't want to break the speed limit. Why pay so much for something so beautiful and then drive it so fast that no one is able to see it?
Oh, your handbrake warning done.
Oh yes, I'm driving it. We've just been driving at 75 miles per hour with a handbrake on. This is some baby. You!
few golden rules to remember. Try and have a rough idea of what you want before you go. That it's a style that flatters your face rather than alters it. And that it's going to look just as good at the end of the day as it did at the start. Oh, God! I don't believe it! I don't believe it! I don't believe it!
Ellie, can I go first?
Rolling. 3, 2, 1. And drought conditions in the Middle West are driving up grain prices, catching local poultry farmers in a tight squeeze.
Goats are distinguished by a narrow head, a bearded chin, in the male, a short upturned tail. It's been called the poor man's cow because it yields more milk for its size.
The butter, followed by caster sugar, the whole of the quantity of caster sugar that is there near you, followed by brown sugar. And make sure it's sugar, for goodness sake. Can we stop for a second? I've just put the salt in.
How's on the interval training with the Dyna Band? What's the Dyna Band?
The Dyna Band, just so happens I have one here.
Ah.
The Dyna Band is a 3-foot-long piece of latex rubber.
Now, one of your takes, Lisa, this one, the interval training, you talk about the Dyna Band. What's a Dyna Band?
Just so happens I have one right here. A Dyna Band is a 3-foot-long latex strip.
Now, on one of the tapes, Lisa, this one, the interval training, you talk about the Dyna Band. What's the Dyna Band?
Just so happens I have one here. A Dyna Band is a 3-foot-long latex strip used to increase muscular strength, endurance, and tone.
I can only suppose 3-foot-long latex strips are unusual in Australia. On now to the bundle of clips we keep in the padlock cupboard. The one labelled, "I can't believe I said that." In other words, some of the eyebrow-elevating things you're liable to come out with when you just switch on your mouth and let it run.
The forest apartments appear as tranquil as the name. Residents appreciate the beauty of wooded West Durham, but what they don't appreciate is a nude man who stops and stares.
What should they do? They should just run away from him, basically. Try to get whatever kind of description that he has, facial description, his height and body size, anything that sticks out abnormally.
What were your feelings about seeing a snake in your drawers?
Oh, I should be so lucky.
Howard Davis is chairman of the City Watchdog, the Financial Services Authority, and he joins us now from our Central London studio. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
I don't know where the clergyman was getting his inspiration from, but do you share his view that this bubble has to burst?
Well, of course, it's lovely to see young people making money, I mean. But I guess that...
I want to know is, basically, I'm not saying I'm off facts for that. I'm quite certain United are one of the first teams, if not the first team, to qualify for our state, coming in second place in the Premiership.
Yeah.
What I want to know, really, the question goes out to either Ray or Mark, how do you feel about a backdoor entry?
Could have been phrased. Could have been phrased a little better. We're trying to get unemployment to go up, and I think we're going to succeed. You want to sail around the world?
Yeah.
Would you like to do it like Kate Cotty, or what?
No.
You don't want to go solo?
No, with friends.
You'd like to go with a crew?
Yep.
Well, maybe you'll find some seamen tonight. Oh, no, you can't. No, you can't.
Hey, here's some popcorn for you.
Thank you.
I'll let you nibble on part of my hot dog, too, if you're...
Second baseman, Kevin Gutstor.
to nibble on your hot dog.
The hottest style at the moment, which we're apparently all going to be copying this summer, is something called, well, the shag, believe it or not. Hairdresser of the Year, Umberto Giannini, is here to give one to a lucky girl. You see, you know, how can you say?
Lorraine Kelly and the hairdo that qualified as a hair don't. And that's our time almost up. So, as well as thanking all those members of the media who allowed us to put their momentary symptoms of fallibility on view, I must also thank our loyal viewers. Without their sincere and unwavering affection for watching people getting bashed on the head, falling in the water, or suffering the kind of embarrassments that require years of therapy, these shows would not be possible. Material is already being pilfered for the next one, the highly significant number 13. But for now, let's take our leave by way of other people taking their leave.
Until next week, please don't do anything that we wouldn't do, would you? And if you don't do it, don't enjoy it. Something. Oh, that's me. Sorry about that. Gee.
Ja, dat is toch nog wel over.
Gregory, we are out of time. We are done. Thanks, Jake. You bet. We'll be back after a commercial break, folks. Stay tuned.
I'll be in my room, Suzanne.
Hey, that's our show for this week. Thanks for watching. Good night, and remember, be kind to those animals. Ah, bastard.
A 31-year-old New York woman.
Holding up the game for this. We're not holding up the game.
We're on live TV, sir.
Fine.
Okay.
Shut the game.
We'll be at 30 seconds.
No,
Okay, thank you.
we're not holding up the game.
All right. The umpires are giving us a little heat here. Okay, we'll be done in about 30 seconds.
No, you won't. You'll be done now.
Okay, I'm going to get thrown out here on opening night.
Security, please.
They're calling. All right, they're cutting the lights. We got to go. They want us out of here.
Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night.
Exit that way.
And we'll leave the last farewell to a lady with a song whose final line expresses my sentiments exactly. Dame Julie. Good night.
Time now to go, so everything must end. I'll see you soon, damn right.
Oh, is that done to you? I'm sorry.
Peace off, everybody.
Well, next Saturday night, we have a double dose of pop stars at both 6:45 and 9:15. Back to tonight, and we've the news next, followed at 10:30 by our movie thriller, Disclosure.
Vanavond uw presentator, Henny Huisbouw.